Hello, I'm Marshall Blake. I had six kids, and they ranged in age. Well, the youngest is now 11, and the oldest one is now 18. And one thing that I have learned so far about raising kids, and I want you all to take note of this, is from the very time you bring them home from being born from the hospital, they malfunction in different ways. And I know this because I have six kids and each one of them malfunction differently. Um, now, right now, my biggest problem that I'm having with the kids is getting them to go outside and have fun and play. They're kind of addicted to watching TV and playing on their PlayStations and their Xboxes and their tablets and their phones and the computer and everything. And I think they should just go out, play, have fun, be a kid and have a good time like I did when I was their age. And when I try to chase them all out of the house, they start malfunctioning and get mad at me and slamming the door. But that's just the way my kids are malfunctioning at the moment. And they blame it on, well, we live in the country, Dad, and we can't just walk out and visit our friends. I said, well, there's six of you. Go find something to do, with each other. And you hear my daughter say, well, he's not my friend. He's just my brother. I don't want to go play with him. she start she starts malfunctioning. I mean, she's just a mouthy little thing, malfunctioning. I don't know what else to say. Like I said, from the time they're infants to the time they're 18, they're malfunctioning in some way. I mean, and I'm not sure which is worse when they're younger and they're crying. You got to potty train them. They're biting, or when they get to be you know 14, 15, 16, and 17, and they're being mouthy in it. I mean, like I said, every one of them malfunction in a different way. That's why when you bring them home from the hospital, they do not send a booklet on how to raise children because they know not every child is alike, you know. But we as parents, we recognize that they're malfunctioning right away when we bring them home. And we start asking our mom, calling our mom, Mom, this kid's malfunctioning. I don't know what to do. I need help. And she'll suggest this when, it's worked with you. Well, I'll give it a try. And, you hang up the phone, you give it a try, you call her back. Mom, this kid ain't me. It's malfunctioning in different ways than I malfunctioned when I was a kid. Now what do I do? I don't know. I don't know. I just had to be patient with them. Had to, okay, okay. And you hang up the phone and you're still aggravated and you think to yourself, I'll call grandma. I'll call grandma. So you pick up the phone, you call grandma, you say, Grandma, this child's malfunctioning, I don't know what to do. Uh, well, when you were younger, you did some of the things like they were doing, and you just got to be patient with them. I said, be patient. This kid has ADHD and a defiance disorder. This kid is turning around in circles, jumping off my tables and stuff like that. This kid, I don't know what to do with him. This kid is definitely malfunctioning. The other kids didn't malfunction like this one, but this kid is really malfunctioning. Well, I don't believe my sweet little grandchild would do all that. Well, that's it. Okay, Grandma. Thank you. That's the end of the conversation when they start talking about their sweet little grandchildren, you know. But now, I know a lot of you can identify with me if your child has ADHD or a defiance disorder, how they malfunction. And, one thing that, mom and dad and my grandparents had right is you do have to be patient with them. You cannot just lose your temper. I mean, uh, you have to overlook certain things and you have to know when to be firm, when they're turning around in circles, jumping off things, and biting and kicking and scratching, and hey, I just at times got so aggravated that I started praying. I said, God, there's two things that can help me with these malfunctioning kids. One of them is you, and the other is alcohol. Now, I don't drink, so I'm sort of counting on you here, Lord. Help me with these malfunctioning kids. And he answered my prayer. It was 18 years later when the first one moved out. And, the 17-year-old, he's living with his grandma now. And the 16-year-old, she's got her driver's license, she's got a job. I'm pushing her out and go on now, go on, and so forth. We're gaining ground, and they're going out on their own and malfunctioning as young adults. You young adults malfunction too, and some of you older ones, you malfunction. So don't think it just stops at childhood. You keep malfunctioning all through your life. We're just talking about the kid part of your life right now, and the kid part of my kid's life, how they are malfunctioning. But yeah, me and my wife, we got this plan. See, we think when all the kids are gone, it's gonna be great. We're gonna buy an RV. We're gonna travel around. We're gonna send up postcards from where we're at, and then we're gonna leave. When we get to the next place, we'll stay, have fun a while, send them a postcard, and leave. We think that they'll never find us that way. See, after 18 years of raising kids, when you raise 6 of them, you start making escape plans because you're tired of the malfunctioning. Your brain just can't take any more malfunctioning. I got some really funny stories about my kids and how they malfunction, and I'm sure that you're going to enjoy them in this video series. Until next time, keep smiling.